Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's Natasha again, coming live to you from Spain, from my business page. If you haven't seen me before or you're new to my page, welcome. My name is Natasha. I'm the face behind it. Behind this page, my business page, I'm an online business mentor and business owner. I teach people worldwide how to start an online business, just like I did. Nearly 6 years ago using the same system. And I also work full time as an emergency telephone operator at night. And I've just finished my shift and walking my doggy again. Here he is. Same routine, same every day, first thing in the morning. So, today is Tuesday. It's 8:05. And today is it's day 12 already. Day 12 of my 30-day um, Go Live challenge that I'm doing during the month of January. And today I'm going to be talking about the moment I realized I needed a plan B. Well, I realized that moment when I lost my job 7 years ago. I thought my job would last me for a lifetime, but it didn't. Company I was working for didn't want to proceed in the area that I was working. I used to work as a medical interpreter in the public hospital, and they didn't want our services anymore in this area of the city, so they just didn't renew our contracts. So they left me without a job. And I didn't have a plan B. I didn't have any income stream, no backup plan, nothing. So now I realize that it is important to have a plan B, guys, because I mean nothing is secure, not even your job. I thought my job would last me for a lifetime, and it didn't. In the end, it wasn't too late. I can't say it was too late because I probably wouldn't be in this business if I hadn't lost my job. So, but now that I know, now that now that I know that a plan B is important, and especially for economical reasons, right? Because if you don't have an income, then that's not good. And we did have my husband's income, but these days living off one income, well, you all know it's as difficult as it is on two, let alone one. So yeah, now that I realize that plan B is a necessity, and I tell people that this is not a job that you need to quit your job. That you need to quit your job, because I mean there are people who are still doing this apart from their full-time jobs because they love their jobs, right? And I loved mine, but for other reasons, people want to do something extra online to earn an extra income just for those extra costs, or for the extra plans or dreams that they have that they might not be able to afford on just their usual income. So yes, I started my business, as I said, nearly 6 years ago. Just about 3 or 4 months after losing my job. I wasn't looking actually for anything to do online because I didn't know online businesses and things like that existed back then. I did look into some courses, into courses that interested me, but they all requested a lot of time, and in afternoon hours when the kids were at home, because back then the kids were way a lot younger. Now they're grown up teens, so they do their own thing. And so that wasn't an option for me. And starting a business offline, well, that was just out of my budget. I couldn't afford it. And this business just happened to come along on my Facebook feed. I saw an ad. I saw an ad that led me to the free webinar, and it sounded interesting. It sounded interesting to me. I said, "Hey, maybe it's something that could fit into my lifestyle, something that I might like doing." So I checked it out, and even without knowing what it was all about, I mean, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I didn't even, I didn't even check the business out. Actually, I just watched the webinar. It interested me, and I thought, this is it. It just felt right, and I think it took me about 2 weeks from watching the webinar to starting my business. So if I had known the things that I know now about the online space, I probably would have done more research on the business, because there are so many scams out there. And I was just, I don't know, how do you say it? I just didn't know about it. So I just went along and just trusted my instinct. Because now I check things out furtherly, because I have been scammed in the past for online purchases twice, and of course things like that make people skeptical, right? Things like that make people skeptical about the online space. They just don't trust it. But believe me, guys, this is 100% trustworthy. Otherwise, I wouldn't be showing my face on here for the last 6 years, in picture or in lives. So I wouldn't jeopardize my family and showing them all over social media if this wasn't the real thing. So this business is 100% legit. It's taxable, and it does require work, just like any other business. Be it offline or online. So it's not something that tomorrow I'm going to be rich. So it does need patience, perseverance, training. You need to be coachable. So yeah. So my advice to you guys: be sure to have a plan B when things get hard, or you just don't know what might happen. There's so many things that has happened to me in the last 6 years. I mean, as I said, previous to me starting this business, I had lost my job. I think about 2 years into the business, my husband lost his job due to health issues, and he was diagnosed with a permanent illness that doesn't allow him to be able to work anymore. So he's in early retirement. And then I got sick. I went through cancer twice. So this business has during those years, it hasn't just been my plan B. It became my plan A. So now I've gone back to work for personal reasons, because as you might have seen on my page, my husband was away for a couple of years. The kids are growing up, and I had just too much time on my hand. So I went back to I actually went back to work just to fill up the gap, the space and a bit of the time. And I enjoy it. Actually, I enjoy it. Not something I want to do the rest of my life. So, but for now, it's it's good. And of course, Rocky, my dog, I I got him 2 years ago, and yeah, he's been a lifesaver. He's kept me company during difficult times. So, guys, this was me for today with my day 12 topic. Tomorrow I'll be back with another, and I wish you all a fantastic day. If you have any questions or just share with, if you're watching this live later on a replay, then say hi to me, comment where you're watching from, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.